Hello everyone, my name is Pie Guy, and today I'll be reviewing a review of the Amazing Digital Circus movie. Spoilers, obviously, as this will be a recap for people who don't actually want to see the movie, but just want to hear what it was about and see all the points in it. Okay. First things up, I'd like to rate the movie a honestly solid 10 out of 10. I thought it was perfect from beginning to end. And also the footage you'll be seeing is that of a racing game, just me playing it as a background footage. The first thing, remember, spoilers, is that all of the main characters are in their neural networks, like they're brain scans of real people, and we later actually see those real people, and we later see what they're doing with their lives, like the real version of Pomni and their real names and all that. And I thought that was very interesting. That means one of the fan theories, I don't remember who first said it, but whoever did, they were right, you know? Another talking point I have on here is on Jax being the only one getting screen time. This is me saying that he does, but that this is rebutting that people said he would, that it'd only be about him and that none of the characters would be developed. Not to say they weren't developed in the actual show, because they were. Like everyone had their time to shine. Gangle even says in the last episode, "Oh, thank you so much, Zubul, for helping me and being myself and all." Coming out of her shell and how much impact she made on her. And it's growth and all that. They all develop in their own ways. They're becoming more wise. Well, not becoming more wise, but is it plot usefulness? They all develop. They all end up developing. And even in the movie, we get scenes with Ragatha and Pomni, and I thought that was very nice. And them bonding more often. We also get lore on why Jack's the way he is. Explanations for those weird little flashback things we got in a few episodes back. Well, no, they explained everything. I don't really have any problems or any issues with the lore. Even Kane comes back, and I thought that was an interesting way to take it. Last episode he dies and he comes back, and when he comes back, he's no longer trying to hurt them or anything. He's no longer, the word I'm looking for is evil, but he always just wanted to. I guess he is still evil. He did use their fears against him, and also I believe he's two minds too, because in the movie he rips out a part of himself and says something along the lines of, "We did our best," or we tried as much as we could. And when he comes back with the rest of the gang, minus Jax, who had abstracted, he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry. Is there any way you could forgive me?" And I thought it was interesting how the AI, whoever made Scratch, who created Kane and developed the neural mind stuff, he's just a genius. He must be some sort of genius to do all that. And actually, no, I do want to touch on one point. One issue I had with the neural mind stuff. I don't know how he did this. How is it that they know all their memories, they know their past, but they don't have a name? Do you think it's Kane that makes them forget their names, or something else entirely? First of all, having a device that can scan a brain and have it reveal everything of that person's brain that's just crazy in itself, honestly. That's just one smart dude. I give him his props. Also, the theater experience. A lot of jokes are said, Digital Circus fans, they don't shower. Oh, it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful and all that. It's gonna smell bad. But no, my experience was fine. No one smelled. Everyone obviously showered. Duh, they're going outside. And everyone was just chill. But at the ending was weird though. At the end, normally you think someone would clap at the ending, but no one did. And I don't want to be the one person clapping, because I honestly thought the time movie was really good. I'm trying to be the one person clapping and no one else is, but I don't want to embarrass myself like that. But that leads to my next thing, the ending. A lot of people have issues with the ending. They say it's not satisfying enough, that it wasn't good enough. It doesn't really do anything. Jax becomes abstracted halfway in the movie. Pomni tries to help him, understand him better, And then after that, Kane comes back and they rebuild the entire circus. Like, but now they all have the power to, like, make anything. They have like Kane's power, and they try making this place better because they're not real. They're could you say they're AI? The whole gang, could you say they're AI? Because there's this, like, the neural network that was scanned, the brain, it would have to know what to do when met with a new, like, obstacle, right? What would you call someone's brain that's scanned? What would you call that? I guess a clone. Clone would be right. And also at the end there was merch. There was a QR code for merch, not like free at the movie theater. No, you had to scan it and you could order something. And I thought that was pretty cool. All in all, the movie was 10 out of 10. I thought it was very good. And I'm sad that due to certain acts in the community, Goosebumps will no longer be coming back. But it is what it is. Let me know what you thought about it below. But yeah, goodbye.